Welcome to Akah Bants. Again, this is part 2 of the same day we filmed the Talk About FNR story.
Of course.
But I want to jump in on another situation that happened on Tweetville. Okay?
Yeah.
So, there's this guy. What had happened was, I saw a tweet. Somebody read the hell out of somebody else. And I was just like, yo, what's what's happening here? I mean, like, you know, first tweet I saw on this issue that warranted me to click on it and say, guy, check this out. A tweet that has like 545 retweets now. The tweet from Kofo Lagos, Kofo Lagos says, let's get one thing straight. It's the gesture that matters, not the money. But you're all too concerned about money. You don't know how to be gentleman. The person now replied that you're broke like a lot of us, but the problem is that you're not ashamed. I'm like, why would you come for someone like that? What happened? Like, what's the backstory?
Why so pain?
She entered the girl's life.
She entered her life.
So that is how, and I said, I'm going to investigate. So I
guys check why.
So I mean, I called up my help me navigate this story, please, Makeda. I don't know how to find shit on Twitter. So this Kofo Lagos shares her first date with a guy on Twitter. So she says that she was on her own. The guy was on his own. She, as
we all are on our own in this Lagos.
She now hit up the guy. Let's hook up.
Let's go
she
on a
asked
date.
For the date.
But she was on her own.
Number one.
But she was on
the guy
her
said,
own. No.
Kill. We can do it.
Let's go and see this movie.
She now called later and now said, I'm bringing 2 more friends. No new friends. No new friends. Nah, nah, nah. This girl now says that she got there and now she told her friends, you know,
she gave them small gist about that.
Let's go.
You know, let's go. Them too. They wanted to see the movie before, without this guy coming. So now they now said, okay, today will be a good day to go. This girl now said that. Girl now said, oh, that she's going on a date with this guy. We are going to see this movie.
Makeda, you have talked this part. We need to be quick.
Oh yeah, sorry.
They now got there and now saw the guy already there.
The guy got there.
Gentle guy.
I love him.
He was already there with 2 tickets.
With 2 tickets.
One for him and
one for the girl. Because I mean, who does he owe in this life? And
then gave her.
He gave her a ticket.
Ma'am.
Because
where are your friends?
He's not owing anybody.
Okay, let's go in.
Let's go in.
Fine.
I mean, does he owe anybody?
So what this girl now came up to now tell us on Twitter, what vexed everybody? That this girl now said that the man is not a gentleman, that is trash. That is not a guy that she will actually want to date. How could he?
How could he do so trash?
Okay, let me read the tweet.
She just remembered.
I just remembered something that happened last year with someone I already shared a story about.
She had even talked about him before.
I promise I'm not targeting this person on purpose. Okay. He just does really weird things and then tweets like a gentleman when he really isn't.
It's okay.
So this was the first time we were meeting, yeah? So I suggested we go see a movie really close to where I work. He agreed to this.
Yeah.
I had 2 female colleagues in another department who also wanted to see a movie that day. They invited me. They invited me to come too. Told them I already had plans and gave them gist about the guy and how I liked him and all. By chance, we all planned to see the same movie. So I called him and told him that 2 of my friends are coming along and I asked if he was okay with that. He said, cool, let them join us.
I mean,
movie time, and me and 2 of my friends headed for the cinema. He was already there waiting at the door. Waiting with like just 2 tickets for me and him.
He got there on time.
He was already there waiting with just 2 tickets for me and him. She now puts TF. TF? You know what that means?
Like,
I legit expected him to buy tickets for my friends too. It's the normal thing to do, and for God's sake, it's just 3K.
If it's just 3K, why can't they buy their own?
Is that too much to ask? First date, you should at least try to impress my friends. How to buy their own tickets? I feel embarrassed.
For real.
I mean,
what kind of, no.
And you see, this is
really pains. It pains me.
This is what.
So much.
This is what these are like rules of engagement that I feel
it pays me so
basics that people need to know. Number one, if you're the first person to ask for a date, you should be the one to offer to pay first.
To pay.
Now
because
she is the one who suggested they go see a movie. Asking, is the girl that was meant to have paid for their tickets first to say, oh, she's paying, and the guy would like, no, it's fine.
It's fine.
You understand?
Would have been okay.
I've met girls who were the ones that called me up and said, yo, let's hook up, like let's hang out. And then I meet, and then I want to pay. They're like, no, I asked for the date. No, and they were adamant. Like, I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm like, okay, let's pay half. They're like, no, I'm paying because I called for the date.
I mean, if
that's
you want
the
to
way
go
it's
out,
meant to be.
You should have the money.
If the guy asks first, he pays. If the lady asks first, she pays. Or number two, even if somebody asks for a date first, regardless, when you guys meet up and stuff, you should offer to pay half at least. Your own part of the deal. Because it's a first date, what are you giving the guy? Now, number three, why do you feel that you should bring your friends?
Who are they to him?
And you feel that he should offer to pay? Is it them he hit up on Instagram DM, Twitter DM, or is it him he called on?
He called on the phone.
Or was it them that called him?
I don't understand.
They are not in his.
Who are they in the scheme
except the guy wants to date all three of you.
I mean,
you can't now tell.
You know what would be funny?
No, it's okay for if he offers. That's fine. But if he does not offer, don't hold him for it. I mean, I've gone out gone on a date, and the girl's friends were there, and I offered to pay for her drink and stuff. Like, it's cool. But if I don't, I'm gone out too, and I decided not to pay for.
Because
like,
I mean,
sort your shit out.
That's not what.
Because one time I asked the girl to come, she now brought
her friend.
Me.
Hey God.
Hey, make this lie.
Hey God.
I was like, cool. I was like, you know what? Are your friends gonna see another movie? Because I don't want them to see the same movie we're seeing.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I would like straight up. And because my business is with you, not your friends. Your friends can accompany you, but they don't have to be in that space with you. I want us to get to know each other. That's the whole point.
Sense. Use the brain that you have. I don't understand why somebody will ask you out on a date. You say, oh, cool, let's go. You will not drag your friends there. Why are they coming? What are they coming there for?
Moral support.
Because the first date ideally should be in a nice public place.
No, now it's so that they will now go back to office. They will now tell all the guys in the office and tell every other person that Kofo's boyfriend is rocking.
From first date, he entered boyfriend.
Kofo today, Kofo is popping in Lagos.
He's popping in Lagos.
First that this guy like her so much, he bought chicken for all of us and bought popcorn. So I'm sure they would have asked for the hot dog at that Galleria.
Like, I feel like the only people that do that are hungry people. Like, why would somebody ask me on a date? I'll not say, hey, Akah, let's go. Hey,
so rude.
Sharon, let's go. And don't you even feel like if you have your friend there, the focus of his attention may shift from
I would just say final girl and just
as in your friend might be even finer than you. You will not bring her to the date. Let
me tell you things that changed my life.
Just scatter.
If not for Jesus, number one. Then also my girlfriend, my boo of life. I love her die. But if not, you bring friend and I see one mistake that's finer than you. Oh, Titan, it's over. I pay for a ticket.
Finished. Guys, the next time you ask a girl on a date and she brings her friend,
and you know what is annoying me?
Don't talk to
this same girl. I'm sure Kofo is a feminist.
Hey, good.
I'm sure she's one of those girls that will be fighting for equality.
Equality, women's rights.
We are men.
But you
we are
women
and women.
You will not use your brain.
But you can't even equal when it comes to paying for tickets. Trash.
No, honestly, guys, the next time you ask a girl on a date and she brings her friend, blank her.
And then chase one of the other friends. She will let her
eye will open.
This is where people now entered her. At
Echecrates
said Kofo Lagos, who raised you? At Steve Mazza says, nah, he didn't invite the friends, Kofo. He's not obligated to pay.
As honestly.
At Lucy's base says, work. At Zainab says, am I the only one not seeing a problem here? So that means that Zainab is like Kofo too. Two of you are the best, same of them.
The two of you are. He's probably one of her friends that followed her.
At Dries_B says, your own is just to be tweeting stories that don't make any sense. This is like the 10th time now.
This one has been following us since.
He has been following us. At Kobo Lagos now says, my expectation was the problem.
Somebody gave her 3 nice points.
At
Number 1.
Zinaria Davis says, number 1.
Number 1, you had plans to see the movie. It means y'all had the money.
Bam.
Number 2, your friends are not his business. Number 3, what if he didn't even have extra cash? I mean, all legit.
At Mr. T, God bless your soul. My guy says, if you were a light bulb, Mikovo, you will be 2 watts.
Only 2. Even pity that I gave us an extra one.
At Nerdy Ajet says, lol. Why don't you add the part where you and your friends rejoiced at getting free tickets and snacks on his head? And you know, and Nerdy Jet says something. He was the perfect gentleman, getting there early and getting tickets so you wouldn't have to stand in line. Nothing wrong with it.
It's true.
And then this girl has the effrontery to now say the flip.
She's very silly.
Excuse my French.
She's very silly. Like, no.
And then this is what a girl was saying too on Twitter, like, you're the one that is embarrassing the female gender.
Honestly, because
we are fighting here for better.
You know, this tweet got to American Twitter. It did.
And I guess that's why I'm bringing it up on the show here.
Yes.
Where do we draw the line?
This tweet, her like thread got to American Twitter. And American Twitter, they were laughing at us.
Oh wow.
No, that Nigerians are known for scamming anyway. So like it doesn't sound like it would be a new thing.
Oh wow.
We're known for scamming.
Oh wow.
Coming from a fat.
You see what Kobo Lagos have caused? And you know,
if you see the trousers the guy was even wearing, I was so pissed. So annoying.
At Oreski says, on the first date, Kobo, you brought your friend. Maybe the whole family would have showed up for the second date. Only you can bring somebody to date.
I mean, what else now?
Anyways, my dear friends, that's all for today on Akah Bants.
This tea has been really good.
It has been really. Thank you, Colonnade. Guys, watch out for the next the big Lagos sale. Okay. Bye.
Bye.